Students, now our topic is endocrine system. Endocrine system is made up of two components, that is hormones and glands. Hormones are the chemicals which are released from the glands and coordinate the activities of living organisms and also their growth. Glands. More appropriately, we will use the word endocrine glands when we explain endocrine system, because glands are of various types. This I will tell you after this topic. So here I am talking about only endocrine glands. Glands or endocrine glands are the special tissues which secrete hormones. Endocrine glands secrete hormones into the blood. Hormones, the chemical messengers, they are secreted by glands directly into the blood. These glands are located at various places in our body. So, first I will tell you about what are glands and what are their types. Glands. In class 9th, you have studied about glandular tissue. The tissue which has secretory function. The tissue which secretes many things like mucus, milk, sweat, saliva. So all these cells, these tissues are called glands. They form glands. And these glands may be of three types. Exocrine glands, endocrine glands, and third is mixed glands. Students, when glands pour their secretion first in duct and later from duct, this secretion goes to their target places. I am repeating, when glands pour their secretion in duct and from duct, this secretion reaches to the target places. For example, salivary gland, liver. Salivary gland secretes saliva, which first gets stored in salivary duct and later it comes to our mouth. And similarly, liver. Liver is exocrine gland because it secretes its secretion, that is bile juice, which is temporarily stored in gallbladder, and then from gallbladder it goes to small intestine as per the need. These things we have studied in digestive system, students. So salivary gland, liver are exocrine glands which pour the secretion in duct, then from duct it goes to target place. Next is endocrine gland. Endocrine glands pour their secretion directly into blood. They don't have ducts, so they are called ductless glands. They pour their secretion directly into blood. So when I was telling you about the endocrine glands, I mean that this type of glands are present in endocrine system. This, which is the topic we will study after this topic, okay? And these glands are adrenal gland, pituitary gland, and many other glands, okay? And next is very interesting, that is mixed glands. Students, mixed glands work as both types. I mean, they secrete two types of secretions. First secretion, they pour first in duct and which later goes to the target place, and another secretion they pour directly into the blood. It will be clear from the example, that is pancreas. Pancreas is the example of mixed glands, and these mixed glands are also called heterocrine glands. Heterocrine glands. Pancreas secrete two things. First is pancreatic juice. You have studied in nutrition topic, digestive system in human beings. That is, pancreatic juice first goes to the pancreatic duct, then from pancreatic duct it goes to the small intestine. Okay, but insulin hormone secreted by pancreas is directly poured into the blood. It doesn't go to the duct first. Okay, it is directly poured into the blood. So pancreas are working as both exocrine and endocrine. Okay, so these pancreas are the example of heterocrine glands. Now, various types of glands which are included in endocrine system are, these are called endocrine glands because they are secreting hormones directly into the blood. First is pituitary gland. It is located in the brain. It produces growth hormone, and the function of growth hormone is to regulate growth. It also controls the functioning of other endocrine glands. That is why it is called master gland. Students, remember this point. Pituitary gland is called master gland because it controls the functioning of other endocrine glands. If this growth hormone is secreted in less amount, hyposecretion means less amount, then dwarfism is caused. The person's height remains short. This disease is called dwarfism. And if this hormone is secreted in large amount, that is hypersecretion, then the abnormal growth is caused, increased in height and body weight. This disease is called gigantism. Next is thyroid gland. It is located in throat or the neck region. Hormone secreted by this gland is thyroxine. This thyroxine hormone controls the metabolism of fats, proteins and carbohydrates. It also brings about balanced growth in the body. Students, the disease caused due to deficiency of thyroxine hormone is goiter. You have studied in your earlier classes, goiter, enlargement of the neck region, okay, and due to deposition of fats in some people. So iodine is the essential part of thyroxine hormone secreted by thyroid gland. Iodine is essential part of thyroxine hormone. So we must consume iodized salt, which is necessary for the synthesis of thyroxine hormone and which prevents this disease, goiter.